Okay. Make sure that everything where it needs to be. Yep. I know what time it is. How we looking over here? Looking good. Oh, there's still alright. There's delay. Good. All right. Greetings and welcome back to the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel. I'm your host Richard, and here at Coding Fanatic, I teach new Android developers how to grow quickly, focusing on projects, learning new skills, and learning the best ways to work with other people. These are the pillars that I focus on to grow as a developer, and I'm taking my lessons and I'm passing them on to you. If that sounds like content that you are interested in, join the mailing list at codingfanatic.com. Turn on notifications, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Welcome back, everyone. This is the third live app building live stream that we're going to do here on Coding Fanatic. And what this is, I'm going to be rebranding this soon, but what this is basically I work on an app. I show you guys my approach, how I do it, and you get to watch me build an Android app live. This is the third live stream that I've done like this, and third live stream I've done like this, and basically, you know, you can call in or message in, whatever, ask any questions that you might have, and yeah. So with no further ado, let's get started. Get my candle going here. Oops. There we go. It takes a while. I forgot. Right. Quick little sound test. Wow, I did not realize how loud that was. It must be remnants from last time. I should make a quick setting. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Let me test it one more time and then we'll get started. All right, that should be good. Okay, so just to repeat what I said earlier, in case you didn't catch it due to the technical difficulties, my name is Richard Clark here at Coding Fanatic, and I teach new Android developers how to grow quickly, focusing on your projects, learning new skills, and finding the best ways to work with others. These are the skills that I have focused on and cultivated to grow as an Android developer. I take my lessons in these areas and pass it on to you. And if that sounds like content that you are interested in, join the mailing list at codingfanatic.com. And of course, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications, all that good stuff. All right, audio is good. Let's get started. So, last time we had some technical difficulties where I could not quite get my Android emulator up and running. To remedy this, I have since created a new Android virtual device, which you can't even see. Boom. Alright. I've created a new Android virtual device using the Nexus 5. It's an older Android device, but hey, it works for my hardware, so now we can get going with the content. Alright, so the goal was to show you guys how my app worked, how it looked, and we're gonna continue where we left off. Daily inspiration. So this is an app I'm working on that shows the user a different inspirational quote each day. Very straightforward. You can see the quote right here in the middle. You are the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. Now, I wanted to add in a background for this, and I recently did a poll on Twitter, and let me show you guys the pictures that came up here. I was jamming to that. I'll pull it up. Where I see it. All right, here we go. These are the images that I picked out from last time. So we've got this owl out in a meadow chilling. Did not know owls would be awake during the daytime. We've got the Gundam statue over in Odaiba, Japan. This background of ocean. There's a wave, ocean wave with the sun setting in the background. We've got some folks walking upstairs with some really cool shiny architecture. Was that marble? And my personal favorite, the wolf howling to the moon. Now, I set up a poll on Twitter for those first 4 images, and the sunset wave was the winner. So this is the image that we'll be using today. Now, as you can see, I've already taken the liberty of setting the background using the Gundam in Odaiba, but I was just messing around. So we're gonna get rid of that right now. So we'll go to our, yeah, we're already in it. We can just select the image view, hit delete, and go to code, and no fancy stuff, Get that out of here. Get out of here, you. Scram. Alright. Let that run again. Alright, so since the sunset image was our winner, we're going to go ahead and get the... Actually, let me do something real quick. Is that 2? Move this to 2. Move this to 2. Alright. Do I even have anything else open? Yikes. Alright. Alright, and while we wait on this, just going to do a quick little sound check. Sound is good. Alright, we're just waiting on this Gradle build. And wish I could do something about that computer fan, but hey, it do be like that sometimes. I thought moving the computer farther away would help, but well, I guess it helped a little bit. It's not as loud as it could be, so you know, I'm counting my blessings on that one. That Gradle build is taking a lot longer than it took last time. Good grief. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to show you guys how to set the photo up before you use it. Alright, so this is my setup. This is what I like to do. First, we open our image in Paint, or we set it to edit. Okay. All right. So as you can see, this picture is pretty huge, right? Hang on a second. Terminate. So what we're gonna do is we are going to first we're gonna save as, and we're gonna save it as a PNG, right? Alright, when you save it, make sure you save it to the root of your project. So I'm not going to show you guys the directory for mine, but I'm saving it to the project's daily inspiration, and we're just going to save it as the same file name, just ocean-the-number.png save. Alright. Alright, now watch this. It's gonna take a little while because I've got so many things using memory right now. Between OBS, Firefox, and that other thing, Android Studio. So there's a lot. All right. Now, if you look closely, you'll see that the size of the image is now 19.9 megabytes. It's pretty freaking huge. So the way to the reason for this is the resolution of the photo. It's huge. Now I don't know about you, but I've yet to encounter an Android device that has a resolution of 5,700, hell, even more than 5,000 in either direction. So what we do is we highlight the whole image, and we're gonna hit resize, pixels, and maintain aspect ratio because I don't want to mess with that at all. I just want to make the picture smaller. And you can make the horizontal, say 1920 by 1280. Say okay. All right, resize the image, hit crop, and now save it again. Okay, now you'll see that the image has shrunk down to 2.5 megabytes. All right, that's what we needed. So we've taken the image, we've exported it to a PNG file, we've resized it to a size that we need. Now we go over to Android Studio. All right, so to see, now we have our basic daily inspiration app. We've got you are the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. All right. All right, so next we're gonna import. All right, and see in Android Studio, I got this little info pop up here saying externally added files can be added to Git, and that's because you'll see that the Ocean PNG file is in the directory. It's in red because it hasn't been added to Git yet, so I'm just gonna take care of that real quick. So we're just gonna create a new drawable. But you guys already know how to do this. I showed you how to do this before. Go over to our resource manager. Actually, I can't show you this. This part I can show. Right, so we're in the resource manager right now. Just click on resource manager, the tab on the left. You see the Gundam drawables here because I added this before. Just gonna click the plus sign, import drawables. Okay, and click on the image inside the project directory. Say okay. Say next. Import. add to get. I should just click remember so it isn't from now on. Alright, it's going to take a second for it to show up, but the photo is officially added to our project now. Okay, just real quick, just want to show you guys something I did off camera. Here we have the string for our, we're in the activity main XML, which is the XML file for this layout. You'll see that we have the quote here. I set the text for the text view. It's equal to a custom string called display quote. And to make this string, I just went into, let's go to project. Oh boy, app, source, main res, values, strings XML. So here you'll see that I have this, under resources, I have a string named display quote. And in the string, between the string tags, I just added the quote. You are to master your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. Easy peasy. And to reference it, I just do @string / display quote or display underscore quote. Alright, our image is in. Neat. Alright, so let's go over to the design view here. And we are going to add an image view. So I'm going to expand this to hit the whole screen so you guys can see it. Make sure my face isn't blocking anything. Can move it. Is that better? Maybe down here. Alright, that's decent enough. Alright, I'll move this around before I put the image view above me right here. Alright, so we're gonna go into the, here's the palette view. Let's click on image view and just drag it in. And we're gonna put it right in the center like that. And we will click on ocean from dailyinspiration.app. Yep. Say okay. And it should preview the image. There it is. Now you see how big it is, how it's obviously doesn't even fit inside of the screen. All right, so next we want to send, I'm going to center this in the center, very center of our screen. This way, this way you can see it'll be used as a background for the app. Easy stuff. We come over here to the attributes, and under constraints, we're gonna add a constraint on the left, clicking this left plus sign. It's taking a second here. All right, we're gonna call this. Oh, hang on a second. Zero. It looks like it's constraining to the wrong thing. For some reason, it's constrained to the text view. So we will go into code. And we'll say parents. Go back to design. Okay, neat. Alright, so when I had that little squiggly line coming out, it was constraining itself to the text view. So we want it to constrain to the parent, which in this case is the screen. So I went into the code and just changed the parent so that the image would render differently. That's all. No big deal. So we have our constraint. We have 0 for the left, 0 for the right, and then we're gonna do 0 for the bottom and top. Assuming either. All right, there we go. 0. All right, so they're all set to 0. All right, layout constraints. To bottom of, again, we're gonna say parent. I don't know why you keep trying to attach to the text view. Get out of here, man. Alright. Alright, width and height we'll set to 0 dp. Yes, 0 d, thank you. And 0 dp again. Alright, and then we're gonna put this above the text view. Alright, so let me move out the way here. Alright, so what I did here, where I moved the image view above the text view, this is just to make sure that it renders first. Something else is missing here. Layout constraint. Vertical bias. There is no vertical bias. Let's go into code. Something is amiss here because I'm not seeing the image. Width and height. 0, 0, drawable. Something's missing. Something weird is happening here, guys. Just delete this and add it again, because we should see a preview of it, but it's not showing up. So I'm just going to delete it and add it back in. Okay, now we see the image right there. Okay, so under constraints, we see that it's, you guys can see that. I'm going to move my head out the way again. Alright. Under constraints it says start and end of text view, but we don't want that. We want it to go to the parent. So constraints. Layout constraint. There we go. Alright, so that's a 0. Boom. Height, 0 dp. Yeah, 0 dp. All right. If we go to list of attributes, we set our for scale type, and we'll say center crop. So weird that it's not showing up. What if the width is alright? So weird that it's not showing up. I don't know why it's not appearing. Alright, we're gonna run this in our emulator and see what happens. There's something fishy going on here, gang. Not sure exactly what, but this thing is not showing me the image preview that it is supposed to show me, and I honestly don't know why. But you know what? We don't need the image preview. We don't need it, because we already know in our heart of hearts that this is exactly what we wanted to do. We have added the image, we have set our constraints, we've even set the scale type, so everything should appear as expected. If you'll give me 1 second, I'm going to do a quick little sound check. Okay, and we're back. Everything should be a-okay. Just gonna take a quick little second here and go on GitHub just to double check a couple of things. Looks like the Gradle build is done. We're just waiting for it to actually show us the money. Show me the money. Oh, terminate. All right, it's installing. Uh-oh. I see where my issue is now. Oh yeah. Let's see what happens though. Alright, so the image didn't appear. I'll tell you why. I set the width and height to 0dp. It should be wrap content. Ah, there it is. Hey, yeah. Why we're seeing half of it, I don't know. Maybe because it's zoomed out. Yeah, so as you can see now we have half of the image. I don't know where the other half is. Let's see. Layout constraints are all set properly. Oh, let's put the image view above the text view. Okay. Let me just say 0. Alright, now we're gonna say wrap content. Max constraint. Alright, we're gonna say wrap content. Constraint parent. Okay. We got the ID right. The width and the height both wrap content. We have the scale type. All the constraints hit the parent as they should. We have the source compile. Everything looks good. Let's try this again. Let's try reinstalling the app and see what happens here. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I didn't even show you. Wow. Well, good. You don't need to see this yet. It's not done. It's not quite finished. All right, so this app is very simple. It's very straightforward. We're showing a text view and a picture, and that is about it. check and make sure that the playlist is set to it. Yep. Good. You're the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. All right, so we're halfway there because we see half of the image, so you know we're halfway there. All right, so now we just have to fix this thing so that we're seeing the entire image and not just a part of it. So that might have something to do with the constraints here. I don't know why the picture is so... We're just gonna play around with the scale types here. So scale type basically is how the image will scale within the image, with how it will scale. Let's see what happens if I get rid of it. Okay, nothing happened there. I don't think deleting it, re-adding is gonna do anything. There's an issue somewhere else. Width and height, say wrap content. Constraint. Oh, it's so weird. I can't move it. No bias. It's so weird. Like the image, for some reason, just won't come over here. All right, this is weird, man. Match parent, layout height, match parent. No horizontal bias, no vertical bias. Alright, there we go. So the width and height, I didn't have them set to match the parent. And see, that's what happens when you, So we have the layout width, we want it to match the parent, right? Which is the phone, obviously, or the screen. So we set the width to match the phone width, the screen width, and the height is the same. But as you can see, our image only, it's just right here in the middle, and it doesn't fill in the rest of the screen. So now we come over here to our trusty attribute search, and we type scale type. Now we scale it, and we scale it to center crop, so we get the very center of the image. Kaboom. Okay. As I sip my spin drift. Terminate. Terminate. Do it. Kill it. Wait for this thing to install. There we go. Hey, now everybody can see. Right? Yeah. Close enough. I know. I know the computer's like, oh man, we almost had him. 2 weeks in a row we couldn't get him. We thought we'd stopped him. I know. Don't you know you can never stop me? You can never stop me. You can't stop me. Nobody can stop me. I can't even stop me. Look at this shit, man. Hey, not bad. All right, so we got the background, we got our quote, but the quote is a little bit too hard to read. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fade the background so that it emphasizes more of the text. I mean, look at this. This bright blue, teal, sea green, color my nails ass font, and yet you can't see it because of the way that the background looks, right? All right, so watch this. Check this out. We're gonna go into code. There's 2 ways you can do this. I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna type Android. We're gonna say background equals, and we're gonna look for a color here. So we're gonna hit money sign or actually no, excuse me, @color/. Now watch this. Check this out. When you do this, it brings up, if you have power save mode turned off, when you do this, it brings up all these different colors that it's saved, right, that you can use. Right, so to get more emphasis, we're going to get material. Well, I guess we could use this. Why not, right? Why the heck not? Let's do it. Material on background emphasis high type, right? All right. That's part 1 of what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you what happens when you change the background color while you have an image set as your background. I'll let you see for yourself. I know this is a common error that people run into. I run into this issue myself, so I'm gonna let you see what happens. All right, terminate. Alright, this thing's taking a little while. Spoiler alert, we're gonna go over here to design view and it'll build, but I just want to show you guys what I'm gonna do next. Alright, we're gonna search through our attributes here, and we're gonna search for something called alpha. Right? Okay. Launching activity. Alright, so as you can see, it crashed the app. Now why is this? Well, it's because you're setting 2 different backgrounds at the same time. So you have both the background. Actually, hang on a second. Let me just make sure I didn't type the wrong thing here. No, it's background. I got it. Okay. Now we're good. So you have the color set as your background, but you also have this image set, right? So the problem is that both of these are supposed to be set as the background, but you can't have 2 backgrounds at the same time. So imagine, if you will, you have some... I can't throw that, it's my phone. Alright. You got 2 pieces of paper, right? Let's say I wanted to show you a picture of this pencil. And I put this piece of paper as the background. So this is the background, this is the pencil. Now I come in and say, hey, you know what? I want to use this, let's say I want this color, this kind of pale color. Let's call it pale. So you want to set pale as your background, right? So you got pale, you got the pencil, boom, right? Then you come and say, actually, you know what? I like these butterfly pictures right here. So I want to use this as a background. So I'm going to tell Android to use this as my background. So you got the pale, then you got the butterflies, then you got the pencil, right? Well, this causes a problem because it doesn't know what to use as the background, because you got 2 different backgrounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to go click on our image view here, and we're going to go to alpha, and alpha is essentially like a fading effect, right? So it goes from values between 0 and 1, 1 being the most visible, 0 being the least visible. So we're going to set ours to 0.2 for our image view. And what this is going to do, as you can see, let me full screen this thing. Keep forgetting to switch back. All right. Let me just delete this. Make sure you guys can see. All right, so you see our image view here, right? All right, click on image view. We come into the attributes search, we type alpha, and in alpha right here, we're gonna change the value to 0.2. Hit enter, and you'll see that the background is now like a kind of like faded color, right? All right. Something is amiss here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna try something different. Okay, so I might have been wrong about what I said about the background, but let's see. We're gonna, actually no, we're gonna keep it the same. Keep it the same. Let's find out. Okay, we have our background image, we set the alpha. Now let's emulate this thing, see what happens. Alright, and now we wait for Gradle to build this thing up. Alright, install. Still waiting on that install. It does take a little while. Roll back selected changes. Gradle build finished. Install. Launching activity. Success. Okay, so it crashed again. Alright. Let me go into code, and I actually have an idea on why this thing is crashing. I don't think it's really because of the two backgrounds. Now that I think about it, because if I set the color to black, try running it again, alright, so now we just wait for the Gradle build to run again. Gradle build is done. Now it's installing. Come on, don't fail me now, Android Nexus thing. Don't fail me, Nexus 5. Show me the money. Come on. Launching activity. Success. Alright, so it looks like it was just the color that I used. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah. Let me go back to activity main. Okay, so scratch what I said earlier. Let's remix it real quick. I got this pencil. Here's my background. Boom. Then I say, hey, these butterflies look pretty badass. So I'm going to say butterflies, pencil, here's the color. But we're going to fade it so that when you look at the image, so that when it renders, the image fades a bit and you can still see the picture, but it's in the background. And because we chose the color black, it puts that black sort of over it and lets the image fade more. And you can even see like the definition of the image is like, it's not the same clear quality that you would get. Let me show you real quick. It's side by side. Let me show you something. Actually, I should be able to just do this here. Aha! Ha ha ha! So funny. Alright, let's just do this. All right, so you see, you have how clear and crisp the quality is. I'll even full screen this bad boy so you can see for yourself. Here's the actual cuts in the wave, the ripples, everything in the sun. All right, now look at mine. All you see is this. You see a color gradient. You see all these lines, everything like that. The water is like all VHS quality and whatnot. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna increase the alpha just a little bit, just a little bit. We're gonna put it up to 0.4. And we're gonna do this thing again. So what we're trying to find right now is that sweet spot. Hit terminate. We're trying to find that sweet spot between the color being lowering the color of the image so that you can actually see the quote, but also making it just right enough so that you can see the image and it doesn't look all, you know, bootleg. No VHS quality. We want to find that sweet spot. Yep, we already did that. Okay, so with 0.4, it's better. It's definitely an improvement. Yeah, that looks good. It's better than it was anyway, but it doesn't look as clear as it does here. It might be because of the emulator. It could be the image that I'm using. I'm not entirely sure. It's just I really want it to look like I want to see this, but here. Now this might be my emulator. If I emulate it on my phone, I might get a different result. But the idea is the same. You just want to make sure that your image has enough visibility, but your quote is still emphasized. That's what we're going for here. So yeah, that's about it. The next step, let's see, we already added a custom string. Next is the custom app bar. Let me see. I don't know about you, but I would like it to, you know, I want to see without an app bar. So here's what we're going to do. Live and in living color, we're going to jump on the internet and we're going to look up how to remove a, let me see here. What are we looking for exactly? Let's see. Alright. Oh, dang it. Or removing app bar Kotlin. Alright. Hide or remove action bar in specific activity. In your Android manifest XML, use no action bar theme for your activity like this. Android :theme equals style and in your styles XML. All right, well, let's try this out. Let's give this a shot. We're gonna open up projects, files, and make sure you guys can even see me. See what I'm doing. Nope. All right, so we're in our project files here. Just click on the project tab in the left side right here. And we're gonna do, open up the manifest. Android manifest is right here. Okay. And the activity, here we are. Activity tag, we're gonna add Android theme equals, we're gonna say at style app theme no action bar. Okay. Next, I'm assuming we open up this styles. And your styles XML. Alright, so what we're doing here is we're setting the theme to say at style, app theme, no action bar, right? But we don't have a style file yet. Style file. So we're gonna go to values, we're gonna make a new XML value resource file, and we're gonna call it style. Okay. All right. Okay, now here we are in the resources. Whoops. That was an accident. We're gonna create style tags, style name equals app theme no action bar. Right? Item name equals window action bar. False. Close item tag. Alright, and then we're gonna say item name equals window no title. And we're gonna set this one equal to false as well. Oh, to true. Oops. Okay. Close that. Okay. A couple things wrong here. Maybe I should close this, get rid of this thing here. Just have style tags. See if that works. Nope, that is not how the strings XML file looks, so let's not do that here. Style name app theme dot no action bar. Cannot resolve symbol app theme. Create value resource app theme. Okay, this does not seem to be working, so we're gonna open up we're gonna open this guy up over here. Okay, in your Android manifest, use no action bar theme, activity Android. Activity Android name, main activity Android theme equals style no action bar, yada yada. Start tag has the wrong closing tag. Rename end tag. Application activity. Intent filter action category. Wrong closing tag name. Rename end activity to application. Manifest application activity. Oh, there we go. Okay. Crisis averted. Let's go over to style and see what's going on here. Create style value resource app theme. Okay. Here uses style activity, style theme, no action bar. Alright, we got that part right. And your styles XML style name It's app theme, no action bar. Alright, we got that. App theme, no action bar. Unless I mistyped something, which I doubt I did. Nope, they're the same. Window action bar, false. Window, no title. Capital W. Alright, the only thing missing here is the app theme thing. Maybe this needs to be lowercase. Nope. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it is not working. Can I resolve simple app theme? Let's try hitting build and see what happens. That might resolve any issue with this file. Maybe Gradle just needs to do a quick little double check. Alright, well this did not seem to work, so we're going to try a different solution. We're going to try an actual check solution this time. Sorry, whoever you were, but your solution sucked, so we're going to find a different one. Well, this seems to be for a specific activity. I wonder if there's a way to just do it in general. Style, theme, daily inspiration. Where is the style file? Oh, I think I have my answer. Uh-huh. There she blows. Alright, so what we can do is we can cut this and put it in the themes file. So just to show you guys what I just did. Alright, so in the Android manifest, I was scrolling through, and something I noticed is that that solution mentioned adding this theme to the specific activity that you want, for which you want to remove the action bar. But I want to remove the action bar, period. So I looked through the application to see if there was space for it, and I saw that there was already a theme tag. There's already a theme value right here, and it says at style, bless you, theme.daily inspiration. So it's not in the style file, so where else could it be? Try themes. So I look in themes, and there's a style named theme.daily inspiration. So instead of creating a custom resource called style, we're going to add a style tag to the themes file, same way as that one, because there's already one there. So we're going to just cut this, go to themes, and paste this in, see if there's any pushback. I don't see any. Oops. Alright, so we're gonna indent this a bit. Alright, you know what? These are fine. Alright. And we're gonna call ours no action bar theme. you can set more than one style. Probably not, right? Unless you add the items inside. Oh, well, in that case, shoot, we don't even need this then. We don't even need a custom style. We can just delete these two tags. And we're going to add these items, since there are already items here for the brand color, second brand color, status bar, all that other stuff. Shit. I'm going to slide in right here. Boom. No action bar theme. Now we're going to go back over. We're going to delete the style XML because we don't need this anymore. Where is it? Delete. Sure. Alright, go to our Android manifest. We can remove this from the boom. Theme and daily inspiration. Alright, so what did we learn? We learned that when you want to update the themes of your app or update your app's theme, you can just go to the themes, the XML file, and add items within the style tag that's already there, and it does it for you. Alright, so we've got no action bar theme, we've got our colors, yada yada. Okay, save. Another thing I'll point out is there was a small mistake I made in a recent video where I imported a drawable, and I thought that the colors from the drawable were automatically imported into the custom colors for the application, and I was wrong. It turns out that the image I used was made by Google. Shout out to them. It already used all the default custom colors that come with every app, which if you look closely, you'll see all of them here. In fact, I'll even open the image so you guys can see it. Hang on. Matter of fact, why don't let's do this. Since we set this up, let's hello. Okay. Move this over here. Alright, let's get this running again. And in the meantime, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright. Kotlin? It's Kotlin. Linking failed. Unexpected intent filter found in manifest. Uh-oh. I think I left something open. Line 25. Main launcher. Let's rebuild the project. Alright, what was I doing? Nope. Alright, 1 second here. Build running. Intent action category. Bug. I don't know what the heck, where that came from. gonna try to run this project and see what happens. Alright, so in the meantime, this is what I was talking about. Alright, so the Android party image, you see how it has like the purple, the white, the green, all this stuff. These are the same as all the custom colors that you'll find by default in any project. And I'll even show you. Unexpected element intent filter found in manifest application. Let's try closing it out and see what happens. Alright, so you see these custom colors here? These are all the same colors that you'll find. Oh, goodness gracious. The purple, this dark purple, the white, everything. These are all the same color that you find. So I'm sitting here thinking that Android Studio is smart enough to pull colors from an image or from a drawable into your list of resources, but it turns out it's not that smart. These are just the default that come with each project. So just wanted to clear that up. Okay, for some reason this thing is not letting me build this app. Intent filter found in manifest application. If I get rid of them here, will that fix it? Let's see. I don't know why it's doing this now. There were no build issues all night long. All of a sudden there's issues with the build. Clean project. Why does it keep building up? Unexpected element action found in manifest application. Where is this coming from? What on earth? I wish I could undo the changes I did to this already. I don't know why this thing isn't working. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I didn't have any issues with this earlier, but now we have a whole new problem to fix. Application, activity, intent, action, category. Everything here lines up, and I don't see any red squigglies or anything, so I don't understand why we're seeing these issues here. Alright, the themes file, everything looks good. It should build and run with no issue. Everything should work. And now the Gradle build worked with no issue. No idea what was going on there, but hey, at least it recognized it had better recognize. All right. Close this window out. Actually, you know what? I'll keep that window. Shout out to Firefox. Fun fact, if you, for those people who are Chrome, people who swear by Chrome, if you use Firefox and you open a window in your like private mode or anything like that, if you close the tab, you can reopen the tab again. But in Chrome's incognito mode, once it's gone, it's gone. So just another reason why Firefox is the king of all kings. Just saying. Okay, everything should line up properly. Now we just wait for this thing to load up and... Wait, did it already do it? Did I miss it? Oh, I did. Oh, there we go. I wasn't paying attention. So as you can see, the bar is gone. Presto changeo. The app bar is gone. Everything is out of there. And there was one other thing I was gonna try out. Where's that other window I had open? Background. Ah, shoot, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know where I put that window. Okay, there was one last thing I wanted to do. Move app bar. Kotlin. How did I find it last time? Was that it? Check the themes real quick. Status bar, there we go. Okay, the status bar color. That's what I was looking for. Customize your theme here. No action bar theme. I guess we can move this down here. And status bar color. What if we make this a different color? Like say black. Or we could even say, how do they do it? Alright, so let's say now we wanted to make the status bar black instead. We can do question mark, attribute, and color on secondary, sure. Secondary. Alright, save that. Oh, yes, terminate. Launching activity. There we go. And our notification area is black. Alright, so we have the quote, we've got our background, we've altered the notification bar. I'm still not too sure on the alpha for this image, but you get the general idea. But I think that's pretty much, that's good enough for now. I'll add some more changes to this next time. And I've already set the image, and yeah. So this is pretty much it. This is version 1 of the Daily Inspiration app. I'm gonna post the link to the code in the description and probably push it up to the Play Store in the coming weeks. But yeah, that's it. Now you guys know this is how you create an application. You add an image, add a text view. You can set the image as the background and set constraints so that it touches every corner of the screen. And of course, don't forget to set your size to match parent for the layout width and height. Not 0dp, match parent. And once you have that, it'll match the size of the screen. We can change the size of this text too. I mean, it is a little small. We could increase it. There's many ways we can go about it. Let me see if there's a common attribute for it. Just real quick, just to see one. Text size, there we go. I mean, there's like, we could even say, I don't know, 30 SP. See if it would even fit in there. It wouldn't fit. I'd have to resize this a bit. Yeah, there we go. I could have made it bold too and did some more styling, I guess. Yeah. Well, either way, you get the general gist of this thing. You can play around with attributes in the design view while you're editing your activity main XML for whichever layout you're editing. Or not just activity main, but whichever XML file you're editing for your layout. This is use the attributes over here, play around with them, mess around, and that's how you style how it'll look within the app. And then when you're ready, you can add an image, set constraints, and use your alpha and a background color so that it blends nicely. If you don't use the color, it's going to use white by default, which is the default background of your app. And of course, you can change all that in your themes.xml file, however you want. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is version 1.0 of the Daily Inspiration app. Version 2, I think I'm gonna do some backend support. So yeah, next live stream, I probably won't be next week, but probably week after. But yeah, I'll go into Firebase and start setting. There we go. Start setting everything up so that you guys can see exactly how to go about pulling data from the backend in and displaying it how you like it to, however you want it to look. So yeah. I'd say this is pretty badass. It only took me a couple of weeks, but we got it. But yeah, now you know. This is how you build an app. Set a background, add a text view, style it, remove the app bar, even change the colors of your notification bar and all that jazz. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sign out. This is your host, Richard Clark. Again, thank you guys again for tuning in. I teach Android developers how to grow quickly by focusing on committing to your projects, learning new skills, and finding the best ways to work with other people. These are the pillars I focused on to grow as a developer. And here I'm gonna take my take my learnings, my lessons, and pass them on to you. Well, it is savings. It saved all the things that I learned will save you the time. So yeah, I didn't have this when I came into the industry. All I thought was, you can work remote whenever you want. You can work in your underwear. You can work from anywhere in the world. And if you're an introvert, you don't have to be around people. And I got in the industry and I saw that wasn't the same. That wasn't exactly the case. Each company everybody does things differently, but there are some consistent patterns that you can follow in order to grow and be more compatible with other people in this industry. So with all that being said, thanks again for tuning in. Let's have to stunt one last time to show you guys I just had to do it one more time just to show you guys how easy this is for me, and how easy it is for you now, hopefully. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, leave it in the comment box below. Join the mailing list at codingfanatic.com. Subscribe, turn on notifications, all that. You'll know when I upload new content each week. And with all that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Man, so badass. I mean, real quick. You know that feeling when you're trying to get something and you can't quite figure it out, and then once you get it, you feel really good? That's a feeling I have right now. This took me a really long time to finally get down to a science. Now I can do it with my eyes closed. My eyes closed, roll the back of my head, and one hand tied behind my back. I can do all that. Yeah, but anywho, I would say that this was a rather successful live stream tonight, and I hope that you all learned something. Shout out to Luis Rossman. I didn't steal that intentionally. It just kind of came out. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm your host signing out, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace. What's that? -40, and this one is minus.